Okay guys, I start to record this video, and before I start here guys, I'm going to be totally clear for you. So if you'd like to place some money right here, if you'd like to save some money as well, my channel now is partner with Buff. Okay, you can get many packs with Buff. You guys know that Buffs together with Dragonheir here the same way that Mids buy as well. You know, so any pack you're gonna buy there, you get a discount if you use my link for it. Okay, I'm gonna leave this link exactly in the description of my video there. It's gonna be even in the comments of this video. I always leave this link for you. But it's not just about that. If it's possible, help me out for this month. I'm going to really appreciate, because every single month you can select one commentator or one creator of your preference, and then you can start to follow that creator. How you're gonna be able to do it? Just come here, and then you're gonna see here seasonal, monthly, and then you're gonna be giving your support for any creator you select. If you'd like to help me out, the code is this one right here, Sky Aesthetics. As you guys can see there, code is Sky Aesthetics, and then I'm gonna be typing that code right here. We're gonna be able to support me as a creator, okay? And then a good point here, because you have these these offers, and actually the offers are not bad. It's a good price according to what they are offering here, and you know, it's not too expensive. If you'd like to spend some money to see if you have luck for these specific situations of summons stuff, okay? You ain't gonna be summoning there for sure. You know, I wish you very good luck to get amazing heroes of your preference, okay? Yeah, so that's the thing. So there are two things here that I'd like to say about this. So in terms of the banner, I made a video already talk about this guy. So this guy here is coming now to the game to fortify the wide heroes composition, okay? So he gonna be boosting Flora, that is this hero here. That is his main function, okay? So if you ask him if he could, like, if he really wants to go for him, I need to ask you if you already have some specific heroes for part of the white team, mainly Flora, you know? That's important, and that's why, you know, if you go for him, I suggest you to have at least Flora in your composition, as part of your heroes, you know, and then some other heroes for part of the wide heroes as well. If you are a new player, it doesn't matter, because there are many things, many heroes that you still need to get before you take a proper decision about the hero that you'd like to go for, okay? In my sincere opinion here, if you're a new player, the best heroes to go for in the game, if you do not want to spend much money, is go for summons. You know, you can go even for Aura now, because the Aura, they are totally reliable with very good DPS data there. That's Taletia, that's the hero of this school of element right here, you guys can see. You know, if you go, I'm going to select them, you know. But if you're a new player, summoners can bring to you a very good performance in the game in general, okay? You can use them everywhere. Necrosis heroes are really reliable in the game. They are very solid heroes, and not just them, even between the ice element heroes, with very strong supporters there as well, okay? So if you're a new player, but if you're a competitive player, that's totally different story right here, because you're totally in another level. When you are in another level in the game, and then for sure you need to think more strategically about what's possible to happen in the game in the future, okay? Next season, we are going to be granted by a massive new heroes there, very good new heroes is coming to the game. You know, that's include between they're gonna revive again, and we're gonna like put it better, the Ice Blast team. So they're coming Poison, new Poison, premium hero. They're going to do something about the Poison heroes there. They are very there in the fog. They're totally fogging the game at the moment, you know. There are also probably they're going to bring new heroes for bunny heroes, maybe. You know, there are many opportunities. Even the summons one, I think in the summons probably they're gonna bring a new hero there. You know, and for sure shadows, because shadows they need more heroes available between the shadow heroes. You don't have many available at the moment. For sure they're gonna do something about that. That's why, you know, so you never know what's supposed to happen in the next seasons in the game. But things are going to change as always. You know, every single season, probably one school of element is gonna be totally detached from the others. And that specific school of element is gonna be highlighting between the others as well. You know, this happened before. You guys know well. They started with corrosion, rook, and then that was changed with Aura teams. Dalton is back strongly in the game, you know, with Guinevere, you know, Corvida, and so on. So that's very common to happen in the game, right? So this is my opinion here for you in terms of you take a decision in the game between these banners, okay? Mainly for veteran players. All right. I'm not away, you guys, okay? Some people like start to say that I'm away. No, I'm not away. I'm more dolphin than ever. Yeah, so I'm not cracking. Like, I'm not way cracking. You know, I'd like to. You know, if I should have more money, but it's not my case. You know, many of the time I have to save money. But yeah, I had some expenses here to build the game for sure to improve a little bit my account, but not much. You know, and for sure it depends of your luck as well. It's not just to have money and to try to get to spend here to see what type of hero. You guys know well how it works, the mechanic here for part of these summons, okay? If you're lucky enough to have amazing heroes, great, but if not, we have to move on. You know? Yeah, that's the thing. I hope this video is gonna be fine here. I'm recording here, guys. So I'm gonna be starting here with my summons. So let's go directly to the point. I don't know what's possible to happen here, but finger crossed. If it's something good has to happen, I really would like to get Shorak, but I need to go for Thorgos because Thorgos, I believe, is going to be a very important piece for next season, or even between the chiefs, not chiefs, but maybe the end game of this season. Maybe. So yeah, but I need to have Shorak again because I'd like to get his artifact. Anyway, so that's the thing. So I have to do that. So I'm gonna select here Aura because I have Taletia, and then if it's possible I have Hor. Great as well, right? So that's the thing. White Aura. So let's see here. So that's going to be the heroes for these summons. Start the hero over Flora, Emolida, then Shorak, Taletia, DPS dealer, and the new hero Thorgos here. Okay, that's the thing. And then if you see here the other legendaries, you know, so guys know well, many of them already is I5 here in my account, so that's not going to be good for me anyway, because I already have them. I5. Everyone here you see on this screen now, I have them I5. Every piece here. But I have to go for them. You know? That's what it is. So that's the thing. White heroes and all the teams, right? Let's start over. So let's see. First time. No legendary. Yeah. First thing there. So let's go. $20 dice, no legendary. So let's go for 30 now. 30 dice and no legendary again. Okay, 30 dice is no legendary, so let's do this now. My gosh. 40 dice and no legendary. Damn, I start to become very afraid now, bro, because this is the third summons that I open many dice and I do not get any legendary. So let's see now. 50 dice and no legendary hero. Oh my gosh, like seriously, I don't know if they are doing this barber pose, but like seriously. Dragonheir team, I don't know what's going on there, bro, but like the third summons in the game, and then I don't know. Like, let's see. Damn, 60 dice and no legendary. Like, it's unbelievable. This is the third fucking banner.
I was once a knight. Once.
It's the third banner. Dragonheir, they're doing this by purpose, bro. 30, like, you see, now I'm gonna open for sure. I'm going to get a legendary because there are 70 fucking dices there. Fucking 70 dices, you know? Like, seriously. Let's see what's coming now. You reach. I don't fucking care because I already have i5, you know? It's unbelievable, like, why they do this shit, bro? Like, the ING now is terrible. Like, I have to say this because, like, I'm just, like, putting myself in a position. If I'm a free-to-play player, I'm going to be, I should be very angry, you know? If, like, say, if I do not have many dices there, then I'm gonna be opening 70 dices just for one legendary hero. That's insane. Anyway, so let's continue here. So 80 dice is one legendary hero. So 90 dice is one legendary hero. Yeah, so 100. You wanted to teach me about probability, bro? Are you sure what you're talking about there, huh? What you talking about there, bro? I know well about the chances, right? That's not the point. You make me laugh, bro. I'm sorry to say this. Okay, that is 110 dice is only one legendary hero. Man, you fucking kidding me, like, my gosh. If you, like, I don't know if you play other games, bro. Whatever the chances right there, like, whatever the chances, you know, there are too many dices for only get a few amount of legendary heroes, okay? So that's not the case right here. That's no point. $120 dice and then only one legendary hero, and then, well, for sure 140 I'm going to get another one, but it's very bad pulls. Yeah, so that's what it is. Very bad pulls again.
The glory of the Crescent Island.
And now for sure I'm gonna get a legendary hero. Shayla. I think Shayla for me, I don't think she's i5. Probably she's gonna be i4 right now. Yeah, that was not bad on this case right here. But it's bad summons. It's totally bad summons here. So yeah, so Trillionary had very good luck there. He got the four, like a one legendary hero with the 10 openings, yeah. That was very good one. Yeah, I had that before. So it was what, 4 summons ago. It was in the last season. In the last season, I got how many legendaries? It was 12 legendaries for 300 dices. So 300 dices for this now. Again, I'm getting only 2 legendaries with 140 dices. So imagine that if you're a free to play player, and then you only get few amount of legendaries to our account because of the energy in the game. You know, sometimes the energy can be good for you, but sometimes the energy can fuck you up. That's what it is. Is what's happening here today. So let's go here. So probably they're gonna give me another legendary for me with 210 dices. It's a lot of dices for only get a few amount of legendaries. Like even for Raid Shadow Legends, guys, I play Raid Shadow Legends. Sometimes I open how many dice is there? Not the dice, there is fragments. So I saved 220 fragments. It was the gold fragments. 20. Raid is much more difficult to get a legendary hero than here, okay? And for between 20, all the time that I used to save 20 golden fragments, I used to get between 2 to 3 legendary heroes. In Raid Shadow Legends, where is much more difficult to get a legendary hero than here. But anyway, so let's see here. So 170 dices, and then only 2 legendary heroes. Yeah, so 180 dice is only 2 legendary heroes. Yeah, that's exactly what they are doing. So probably I'm going to get the next one 210 dice, you see? That's going to be, yeah, that's what it is. They placed these in my account, bro. So they placed these, you see, 210 dice and then 3 legendary heroes. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm not getting any extra legendary hero here. They are sending me exactly the number that is exactly what should be there. You know, I'm not getting any extra legendary apart. So probably 210. So 210 dice. The next one is gonna be 280 if not wrong. So let's see. Yeah, so 280. That's only 3 legendary heroes I got. So let's see here now. So this is gonna be the worst summons whatsoever. So the worst summons here. Yeah, is what they are doing, you know. So 250. So if I get more 30 here, I'm going to get another one. Yeah, so that's exactly what I've done here. So I do not get any legendary hero. Yeah, that's exactly what they did. Look at this. 270. I got only 3 legendary heroes. This is gonna be the 4th one. So this is the worst summons whatsoever. For the first time, I'm going to get only 4 legendary heroes between 300 dices. And then Shahila. Okay, that's not bad. At least I got Shahila. So, and then 20 here more. $20 here more, and then that's it. It's totally bad, bro. It's totally bad. Like if you check all my summons, okay? So this is the third time I opened 300 dice. This is the worst. Today is the worst because I only got 4 legendary heroes for the first time. Only 4 legendary heroes between 300 opportunities. Okay? It doesn't matter if they have, it can be 1%. 1% for 300. It's crazy. Okay? Because like you see the amount of microtransaction there. So they are facilitate what? For you spending more money. Even for you, if you go to spend more money, we spend money for what? For you get only 4 legendary heroes in the game. 4 legendary that's not going to be useful for you. So that's the point here. Okay? But anyway, like this is the shit thing. I only got 4 legendary heroes for this banner. No fantastic heroes right here whatsoever. Now I'm gonna select here. I'm gonna select this guy. I could be able to select her, but I'm not going to select her. I was thinking about this guy here, but that's what it is. I'm gonna select him because he's a new hero, and who knows what's going to happen in the next banner. But it was very bad for me. Totally bad summons. Only 4 legendary hero between 300 dices. For the first time, because the last time I got I got 12 legendary heroes. It was last season. Got it? Last season, bro. This is a new season, okay? It was only one summons that happened where I could be able to get 12. But it doesn't mean that all the 12 was insane legendary heroes there. I got many dupe ones, many heroes that I already had in my account. Okay, so it was 12, but I got many of them. Like just for your idea, do you know Linkos, right? I got just Linkos. I got 6 Linkos. I already got Linkos in other summons. Okay. So I got the same type of heroes that I used to get before. But anyway, I got more legendaries there. That's okay. The problem is when you get less legendaries in a game. Between a very good amount of opportunities, okay? So I'll give you an example here. Let's say that I'm gonna play Raid Shadow Legends if I have 300 fragments there to get a champion hero. Do you think that I'm going to get only 4 between 300? No. Definitely no, you know? Because, as I said before, if I have 20 fragments in Raid Shadow Legends, and there is 1% chance, okay? There is 1% chance when they have an opportunity for that. Because if not, it's gonna be 0.5%, okay? For you get a legendary. No, I tested him in a video there. I made a video testing him, but he's just good to use. If you're gonna build with Flora there. I made the test there. The good point if he has the. I'm gonna show here. So if he has these inspirations, the best inspiration for him for sure is I5, but with I2 he can give you some performance over there, you know. I2 is recommended, not I1. I1 is kind of, you know, I1 is very, like you see there, he used the hero 8% of the max HP after killing the enemies. That's not the point here. So the point is go for I2 for him. If not, then I5. I5 he is insane, okay? But imagine you get this guy here 5 times. Not 5 times, actually gonna be 6 times. And then probably they are preparing his artifact So his artifact is gonna be fucking mental as well, in the same way that Shoraki has. Because Shoraki has very good artifact there. You know, so that's the thing. Well, I just got 4 legendary for these summons, unfortunately. So if I go here, so I open 20, so I'm gonna expand it here a little bit. I want to see which type of hero is possible to drop. 30, 40. I just doing these tests here. 60. Again, I'm not going to open more than, because they are just give me a legendary hero after 70 openings. So I'm not going to open anymore. So I'm gonna be only the next one. Yeah, this is exactly what they are doing. I don't know if they did something, the developer did something in my account there, bro. But this is weird. This is weird. I'm just getting a legendary hero after 70 openings. Let's see what's going to happen in the next summons. Because if that is true, I'm gonna complain. Because that's not fair. It's not possible that every summons in the game are gonna get only legendary hero after 70 openings. I'm gonna fucking complain. I don't care. This was 70 again. And then you reach.
Listen, for fun.
Oh, I got 2 legendaries. Yeah, I got 2 here anyway. So it was 2 there. Alright, so that was the summon for today. I'm gonna be placing this video later on in the game. So in the channel. So I'm gonna put it right there. I'm gonna put it exactly that this was the worst one. For the first time, only 4 legendaries for 300 openings. I'm gonna put it there exactly in the banner on my thumbnail. You know, 300 for only 4 legendaries. Yeah, so that's exactly what it is. Gonna be finishing here now, and guys leave your comments there after that.